Hello everyone, I'm Devon Harris. You may remember me from my Olympic run back in 1988 with the original Jamaican bobsled team. I'd like to share something with you that I'm guessing most people don't know. You see, our team was started back in September 1987, and the four of us, Dudley Stokes, Michael White, Samuel Clayton, and of course yours truly, shared a room in the Panama Motor Inn. It was at the time perhaps the seediest joint in all of Calgary. Now we're there for only a few days when George Fitch, one of the American guys who came up with this crazy idea to start a team, called a team meeting. I remember the day clearly. It was Monday, October 19th, 1987. You may remember that as Black Monday. That's the day that the market experienced the largest single-day decrease in the history of the Dow Jones. Now, George Fitch had assumed that once the word got out that Jamaica had a bobsled team, corporate sponsors would be beating down our doors. But those were early days yet, and there were no sponsors in sight. So here we are, the five of us crammed in this tiny room, and George gave us two stark choices. We could either go back to Jamaica and wait until we get corporate funding, or we could stay in Calgary and scrounge. It was an amazing day. Here it is that people had lost so much money, many of them had lost hope, but yet that day, hope was all we had. That was the day also that the fate of Jamaica bobsled was sealed, because without hesitation, each of us decided that we would stay and fight.
And it's the first time Jamaica's gone to the Olympics, and based on their recent training, they've learned the sport very, very fast. Because what we're trying to do is we want to show the world that Jamaica indeed has the best athletes. It takes a good athlete to learn a sport very quickly, especially a sport you never heard of before.
So here we were, committed to this dream with no money, and something had to give. So we badgered and badgered and badgered, and eventually George relented and printed these shirts that we could sell and support ourselves. They declared our team the hottest thing on ice. Remember that? We were the hottest thing on ice. And we sold those things everywhere. I can't tell you how many times we went into a club with a bag of shirts under our arm, boogie up beside a couple, whip a shirt out and go, "Hey man, you want to buy a shirt?" And oftentimes the guy said no, but then the girl said yes, and he ended up paying, and we got dinner. Sound like a good trade, right? We literally had to sell those shirts to eat. But more importantly, we sold them to feed our dreams. Today, the idea of the Jamaican bobsled team reaches far beyond the conventional notion of a country feeling Olympic hopefuls. The idea of our team, I believe, is the embodiment of the Olympic spirit. But not only that, I believe it says and gives permission to everyone around the world that it's okay to follow your dreams. And instead of selling t-shirts in nightclubs, we are reaching out to all the dreamers and the visionaries around the world to help us start this new chapter. The next generation of Jamaican bobsledders have already started their preparation for the next season, and we would like to take you along for the ride through our new television reality show. It will give you a backstage pass, and you'll be able to see for the first time what it takes to become a bobsledder and what the road to the Olympics are like. By making a pledge, you'll help us raise the funds to get these athletes through this winter's competitive season, and it will all be captured on tape. And if things go well, we hope to continue coverage of the team's journey all the way to the 2018 Olympics, which incidentally will mark 30 years since Jamaica first debuted in the Winter Games. Thank you in advance for helping to tilt this brand new chapter in the history of Jamaica bobsled. Cool runnings.